Alright, so today I'm working on the DTS-1 timing system. What I'm doing is installing fans on the finishing line. Now the starting line already comes with a fan installed, but the finish line that has two locations for fans doesn't have any fans installed. And when I went looking to try and get a Traxxas spec or Traxxas part number for the fans, I couldn't find any. Maybe there are out there and I just didn't look hard enough or didn't look in the right places, but I decided to go ahead and do my own fan install. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and bought a couple 30 millimeter by 10 millimeter generic fans. I'm just going to try and get this to zoom in on here if anybody wants the part number. There we go. So you have the model number right there, GDT3010S12B. And it's just basically a brushless fan. It's rated for 5 volts. And yeah, so this is actually a computer fan. So this is the connectors that will plug into a motherboard. It doesn't actually plug into an RX or anything like that. It looks like a regular connector, but it's actually not. So what I'm going to do is, because inside the box it has JST connectors, so what I'm going to do is I've gone ahead and got myself some JST connectors, and I'm going to use the crimper to go ahead and crimp that in there. Now I've already done the installation on the front, so let me just open that up so you can see that there. So basically, I cut down the wire, I crimped on a JST connector, and the fan fits perfectly into the opening for it. The only problem is that initially I wasn't able to close the lid, because the lid has this shroud that comes down, and I'm guessing the fan that they wanted in there is just going to be round, or has the ability to just fit inside there when this is closed, when the fans that I use don't. So I went ahead and took some scissors, cut that sucker off, and now I mean, it's not pretty, but you never see underneath there anyway, so it doesn't matter. And now closes up perfectly fine. So now I'm going to move on to the back fan. I'm going to get that installed, and I'll come back when I'm done. Well, actually, you know what I'll do is I'll just show some of the how you actually make a JST connector. So these here are for the female connector. So what you basically do is when you get a package to make the connectors, just pull these two of them off here for the power and the negative, and you crimp them. You cut the wire on the fan here, and you crimp these onto the positive and negative, stick them into this box here that they just clip into, and then now you've got a JST connector. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, always the first step to making a connector is you do got to cut the wire. Now, because it's a very short amount of space that I have, I'm gonna have to cut this pretty short. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right about here. Okay, and now you want to expose some of the wire. What I'm gonna use is this tool right here. Very simply put that in there, line it up, and now can't get to focus on that because it's too small. Oh, it tried. Whatever, but you can see there's two exposed wires. So now I'm going to go ahead and crimp myself on the connectors. Alright, now we got two of those there. Now this is just pretty simple, man. You take the connector here and you slide it in till it clips. Get it in. And now the other side. Boom. There we go. So there. Now we've got a fan ready to be connected. Let's see how this works. Now just plug it in. Just make sure those connectors are in there good. Okay. Oops doopsie. Let me just redo that. Gotta give her a little poke with the small screwdriver to get that seated in there properly. Alright, so now that we finally have a connector, we go ahead and plug that in like so. And gotta get this in there right, and presto. Now we got fan number 2 in there. Now obviously I'm gonna have to cut the shroud off this one again, off this piece here. It's not that hard, just do it with some scissors. And there we go. So now this one is nice and clean, and we'll just drop that in there. Boom. So now we have Traxxas DTS-1 system with 2 fans installed.